Namaste, beloved. The divinity in us acknowledges and welcomes and honors the divinity in you.
Welcome to this incredible healing, activation, meditation, and for the whole month we've been talking about the month of more love, more joy, more wonder, more happiness, more friends, more family, more money, more everything. And it has just been a month of more for me. What about you, Daniel?
More joy.
More joy.
More bliss.
Yeah, so more people, more everything. So welcome to each and every one of you to this global healing meditation. We're so excited to be in your presence. And today we're going to activate and co-create an energy field of light and frequency that is going to move beyond our own physical beingness out into the world. And never has the world needed this love and this light more than it does now. So please have your intention clear that today you are a powerful agent for good on this planet, within your own life and the lives of your friends and family. So if you have anybody that is suffering at all, just imagine them in the center of this beautiful global circle that we're creating, and just see them receiving this incredible energy. And today, of course, is day 18 of the month of more. And this week the focus is on light, and that's light, energy, frequency. Light is actually who you are. We are light, we are energy. The sun is just a mere reflection of who we are. And Daniel's done some fabulous homework for you. He's going to be talking a little bit just before the meditation, just a few words. And then he's going to go in and read a poem by Hafiz from Codebreaker. And when he starts the poem, that, by the way, is the beginning of the meditation. So right now, even before he starts to speak, why don't we all just get comfortable in our chair, turn off any distractions that you might have, and really allow yourself, again, to start deep breathing already. So imagine that you're already deep breathing, you're already ready to go within. This is your time. You've got nowhere else to go and nothing else to do in this moment. You're about to travel into your inner world and ignite the light that you are.
Neutrality is the key code, the key soul superpower to being light and living light. And the core blocking frequency to neutrality is attachment.
Yeah.
Now, neutrality results in being trigger-free. Lack of neutrality results in being trigger-happy. Neutrality facilitates high frequency, which facilitates immunity.
Which facilitates light.
Yes. And the lack of neutrality always leads to low frequency, which results in stress, which depresses immunity and diminishes light.
Exactly, and diminishes light. So can you see, and you've probably experienced what Daniel has just talked about then. This morning when we were talking about this meditation, and I said, what are you going to say about light? He said, I'm going to talk a bit about neutrality. And I went, oh, and it was like kind of out of left field. And then when I thought about it,
that's me.
You're my alien. And so what it is, what it was, and I really love this, is that we keep telling you over and over again that neutrality, really another way of saying neutrality, is enlightenment. And of course, to be in an enlightened place, a state of being, we need to be neutral. We need to be trigger-free. And I think you've got something about being the observer. I love that part this morning.
That's coming
Yeah, good.
in just a moment. I just want to point out that neutrality facilitates high frequency and good humor. Remember, the key to enlightenment is to lighten up. And when you lighten up, it means you see the humor in things. And by the way, the ABCs of enlightenment, always be cool. That means don't take it personally, or in other words, being neutral. Now, what Sandra was prefacing was something by Justin Bow, which I'm going to paraphrase. Non-attachment is not the absence of emotion. It's the process of becoming one with the oneness that is the universe. To be non-attached is to realize that the fullness of all there is too much to react to with just one emotion, one thought, or any bias, i.e., any program. To be non-attached is to acknowledge all without owning any of it. To be non-attached is to summon forth the whole entirety of understanding. Now, our beloved Hafiz has a poem entitled "And Applaud."
And applaud.
And applaud.
Right.
Once a young man came to me and said, "Dear Master, I'm feeling strong and brave today. I would like to know the truth about all of my attachments." And I replied, "Attachments? Attachments? Sweetheart, do you really want me to speak to you about all your attachments? When I can see so clearly you have built with so much care such a great brothel to house all your pleasures. You've even surrounded the whole damn place with armed guards and vicious dogs to protect your desires, so that you can sneak away from time to time and try to squeeze light into your parched being from a source as fruitful as a dried date pit that even a bird is wise enough to spit out. Your attachments, my dear, let's not speak of those, for Hafiz understands the sufferings of your heart. Hafiz knows the torments and the agonies that every mind on the way to annihilation in the sun must endure. So at night, in my prayers, I often stop and thank 1,000 angels to join in and applaud anything in this world that can bring your heart comfort.
And into the light, breathing deeply. Aware of the inflow and the outflow of your breath. And very gently closing your eyes, allowing the body to be heavy in the chair, with your feet firmly planted on the ground, knowing that you are safe and that you are supported. The back straight. Just let those shoulders drop, those huge muscles in your shoulders, let them drop. Allow those tiny little muscles in your eyes to soften and relax your jaw. allowing your hands and your arms to be heavy in your lap. Every breath you take, every sound you hear allows you to go deeper and deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. As you move into this inner realm, you are moving closer and closer to the light of your true self. Your frequency, energy, and vibration now has made a shift into the light and the love that you are. In this moment, you are neutral. You can watch your thoughts like clouds in the sky just come and go without criticism or judgment. And you realize that what anybody else thinks about you is none of your business. It's only what you and God thinks about you that truly matters. And God knows the truth. You are a perfect, divine, light, energy, high frequency being. And you have come here to remember that. Remember now. Completely aligning in this moment with the light that courses through you as you, that is your true self. Using your imagination, see, feel, or know that column of white light coming down through you from the heavens above, sinking through your floor, going into the ground, into the center of this earth. Your true self, this light that you are one with all galaxies, with all life. And your heart knows the truth. This light and this love that you are, that grows stronger every time you reconnect with it, is indestructible, eternal. It's not evolving because it is fully evolved, enlightened and whole. Breathe in and breathe out. Know that you are more than the sum total of your thoughts, of your emotions, of your lives to date. You are so much more than any tragedy or trauma or challenges that you have experienced. The light that you are is being turned on, activated, so that you can remember the fullness of your beingness. The wonder and the joy of living in the light. Breathe in and breathe out. And for a moment, allow this light to course through you. And as it is coursing through you, and you can feel it moving into every cell of your being, feel the healing that is taking place as this light saturates the cells, as this light replaces pain and wounds with healing, closure, and completeness. Continue to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. And as this light is activating healing for you, Daniel and I will be coming into your homes, and our energy bodies will be putting our hands on your head and giving you a transmission of this divine white light energy, activating more light. Yes, more light, more love, more healing. Breathing deeply, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, allowing this energy to work its miracles and magic within the brain, the heart, the soul. activating full brain function so that the brain can process the light that you are. Setting off signals in the body to heal. Feeling so good. Breathing deeply. Is healing energy coursing through you like a trillion more light switches, switching on the cells to be able to take in more light. Your true self celebrating your homecoming. No matter what you have said or done up until this moment, you are loved. You are supported. You are more than you can possibly know. Open up to the high frequency light that you are now. And your true self says to you, you remember me, don't you? You've been hiding from me behind your stories, behind your attachments, behind your triggers. However, I have never, ever left you. I can never be separate from that which you are. For you are this light and this love. Even when you pretend to forget me, I am always here, deep within your heart. In every dimensional reality, in every lifetime, I am eternal. I am that which you have been seeking externally. Look within, beloved. The truth is waiting for you to surrender to it. Breathe in and breathe out. breathe in and breathe out. Having activated the light, the love, the healing, and the wonder of who we are, our intention is to see this light blanket this planet. And all the people who are suffering on any level now, feeling this light and love, being touched by it, knowing that they too are supported and loved, that there is hope. And I'm placing into the center of this circle all those we know and love who need healing right now. All those who have just left their body and are now in spirit, we give thanks for your presence, knowing that you have found your way to the light. We give thanks for the angelic realm and divine beings who have been with us, guiding us, activating us, healing us. And in your own time, you can stretch out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And come back into the room with us, taking your time very slowly. And if anybody would like to share your experience, you can unmute yourself.
If you can't speak, you can also comment in the chat.
I need a minute. I think we all need a minute. I must say that the longer that the meditation went on for me, the deeper I was going, which was really beautiful. Did you find the same thing, Daniel?
Yes.
I was like, oh, I could stay here for a few hours. It's really good. But I've noticed my brain, now some of you, I want you to take notice of this. This is a type of thing we want you to be mindful of. That my brain is really oscillating at this very beautiful, slow pace, allowing more light in. And for some reason today, because we're focused on light, this light behind us kept drawing me in, and I kept, wanting to, I don't know, it was like it was alive and pulsating for me.
The white light of your true self.
Mm-hmm.
The one true self.
Thanks, Lee. Yes, you always get it right, don't you? Less guards, weapons, and scariness. Love you too, sweetheart. Yeah. Love to everybody and kisses.
I'm going.
Oh, good, you're back.
I'm going to try. This time felt like deeper, so much deeper than even, the other meditation. And my apologies if I'm going to try to make sense. And at the beginning, it felt like the closest I can describe is like spikes coming out very much from the whole throat, head, like spikes of light or energy or something like that. And then it was like going deeper and deeper and deeper. And there was a time when the thought came, I need to stay. It feels like I'm going. But it's really falling in this in that space between thoughts, and it feels so good. I didn't want to come back.
No, I know. This one really could have been an extra half an hour. That's for sure. I thank you for somebody who found it difficult to come back. You did really well then. Thank you, Bhavani. Let's see. Catherine, beautiful. Thank you. Robin, grateful for you both. And we're so grateful for you too, Robin. Deb Cooper from New Zealand. Thank you, Zari. Oh, thank you, Zari. I'm so glad you're here. Just taking some time out of that incredibly busy schedule that you have. I'm really happy that you make the time for this. Yeah. Love seeing you. Mm-hmm. Joan. Oh, now I think you need to unmute yourself, Joan. This is really exciting. Do you mind sharing this with the some of it anyway?
No, I thought you might want to know. It's always interesting when people focus on light for me. I've been running, so I look like crap. But yeah, where do I begin? He actually was trying to prove something else, and he just measured the speed of light as the K. He was trying to prove that ether existed, and in fact, he proved that ether does not exist. For people who obviously didn't read my message because I sent it only to you, not to make a scene about it. My people have heard of the equation E equals MC squared. My great uncle is the C in that equation. He measured the speed of light. So much of what we have in our world today is based on that, from obviously NASA to GPS to the meditation you just did. But he was the first American scientist to win the Nobel Prize for doing so.
Wow, what a beautiful legacy. That is fabulous.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, yeah, he was quite an innovator. So I didn't get the physics brain cells, but I got the passion for innovation.
There you go. There you go. And that was your great-great-grandfather?
Great-great-uncle.
Great-great-uncle. Beautiful. Fantastic. All right, everyone, we love you, and we're excited for the rest of the month of More. And then, of course, even more excited for the Platinum Life Manifest Your Abundant Reality 8-week program that starts, I think, June 7th. And right up until the 1st of June, we're giving an extra $600 savings for those of you who want to join this $5,000 program for only $1,900, where we've talked about this together. We've talked about it with our team, and everybody agreed with everything that's still going on, that it's important to make it as easy as possible for you to say yes to yourself, to the evolution of your soul, to changing your life. And I was actually having this conversation with Daniel on the beach just before this, and I said to him, you know, there isn't one single person that hasn't done this program that hasn't made a major shift in their life. And luckily, I didn't know this at the time, but we've had a minimum of 3 people who were suicidal before they started the program. And they didn't tell us. Actually, it would be more than that, because that's only just that's not without the live events, maybe 5. And they all, that was a similar theme. And one of them was dreaming one night. He'd made up his mind that life wasn't worth living and he was going. And he was just deciding how he was going to do that. And he had a dream, and his brother, who only died, I think 12 months beforehand or something like that, came to him and said my name or our name. I can't remember what it was, but he talked about us. And then the next morning in his inbox was an email from us about that program. And this guy said, oh, okay, okay, this is my last ditch stand, I'm going to do it. And when he came into the program, you could actually see the energy was like,
Very
it
contracted.
was really contracted. There was no light, nothing. By the end of the program, his life was worth living. He was light, energy, frequency. He was amazing. And he told us the story that if it weren't for that program, he would have been dead now. And we've had this happen a few times. So if you know anybody who is suffering from anxiety, worry, depression, a state of mind that is really dragging them down, please suggest that they do have this experience, because it is an experience that will change their life. And then Janice just created a post about perimenopausal and menopausal women doing the program. And I thought, yeah, that's right, because as we heal, as we change our frequency in our energy field, we are better and more capable of dealing with all of these wondrous changes that are happening in our lives. So I must say to you that wherever you're at in your life right now, please consider saying yes to yourself. Yes to the time, the energy, the resources, and the experience. And if you've done it before, that's brilliant. Please do it again. We do this at least once a year, twice a year, and every time we do it, we grow, evolve, and change more.
We love the program and we love doing it. And we love the amazing energy field that we co-create together in this experience.
And remember, every time we do the work, because we've grown from one program to the next, it is slightly different. And it's always different because of the people and the group. That spirit, I say that spirit brings together. And so depending on who's in the group, what the questions are and everything, you will have the experience that you need to have. And that's guaranteed.
This program, the 8-week program with the 8 2-hour plus sessions, also includes a whole course online, which you can do on your own. And that incorporates an introduction to the platinum life system and to the quantum neutrality process. And these are the most amazing tools that you can use for the rest of your life.
So underneath this video, when it gets posted, or actually I know Janice has put in, please go to have a look at the registration page for Platinum Life and use the code Platinum 1900. So that's Platinum in capital letters 1900, and to get the extra off. And there is a 2-payment plan available. We love you. And we will see you again, because I'm dropping into Facebook almost every day at the moment, and in the month of more. And today's what, Tuesday?
Yes.
On Friday, we have a Q&A session with guest Therese Santos that everybody is welcome to come to. It is about the LifeWave patches, but in it, we're always talking light, energy, frequency, because that's exactly what this is. What else? Oh, and Saturday morning. And then Saturday morning at 11 a.m., I'm coming on to do a correction call. So that will be a quantum correction call next Saturday. There's so much happening for you this week. We love you and can't wait to be with you again. God bless.
Namaste.